on a Friday. Today is what? Day after, like tomorrow. Wrote my final paper, had a job on a Monday, a full-time job on a Monday. So I took a rest for 2 days. As a young graduate, only understanding that I would graduate. My partner then thought they would give me a full-time job. I took the opportunity. I came out of a village. Unlike you guys who knew a television, I didn't know a television. First time I came into Lusaka was to go to the University of Zambia. So I took that opportunity based on my second, third year results. Those days we used to do what was called internship, which I really would like this country to encourage, internship. So I worked for Kubos Alignment in my holidays, during my holidays, second year, third year, on the basis of my results and the performance then, my employers thought I can take a full-time job. On a Monday, I took a job and worked my back out. That is the only opportunity I had. That's what I'm trying to say to you guys. That's the only opportunity I had. I had nothing else. I couldn't expect funds from parents to allow me to have an opportunity to start a business. So it was a job. And I took it with both hands and never looked back. It's not uncommon for me to have spent nights in the office. I grew up in a professional home. Those of you who work for these firms, if you work for an insurance company, you work for an auditing finance firm, you grow up in a professional home. Many desks, same room, supervisor, juniors, all of them. And the only way for me to get to be a manager was to work my back out. And to work, I think, intelligent. Dedication to duty. I was not a partner, I was not a director, I was an employee. I became a director, a partner at 27 years old. Right? 27 years old. And I became, in that business, I stopped working, I became a small shareholder, a very small shareholder. And I had to work my way through. I'm explaining something here. Take the opportunity. And maybe you have inherited something from your parents, it's the same thing. It doesn't matter what you have inherited, it doesn't matter if you have nothing. But if you want to be somebody, you can be somebody. It is how you apply yourself. I'm taking certain things for granted, Matthews. I'm taking for granted that there will be job opportunities for young graduates. And if they're not there, there will be business opportunities for young graduates. All citizens. I don't want to be misunderstood tonight, that you can only succeed if you're a graduate. That's not true. I told you about Bill Gates. Dropped out of school. That's a story you all know. But he wanted to be something. So, my message to you colleagues, amongst a few things that I want to mention to you, is that be serious with what you're doing. Take the opportunity when it arises. Search for the opportunity. There are more complicated things that we do than what I'm saying. As I said, work hard. Please, work hard. So my story, I was saying it was not uncommon for me to spend the night in the office, because in our business we have deadlines. Today I see young people in the office, they don't respect deadlines. They don't. If you haven't finished your work, oh, you'll find it tomorrow. You will continue tomorrow. But we used to sell skills. We used to sell skills multiplied with time. So you needed to deliver the work of quality within a specified period of time. If you didn't do that, you didn't build your clients. If you didn't build your clients, you didn't bring in money, right? And for us, any work that you did, next to the report that you've submitted was an appraisal form. As you deliver work, the appraisal form is being filled. quality, all of those issues. Stop that junk. I think I've said enough. From there on, I took a decision that I didn't want to work or to be in a professional firm beyond 45 years old. Personal decision. So I then decided to invest in other things. And it's not fair to list those things. Not fair to my partners who are not here because of the operating environment. Tomorrow they will get a visitation from the tax office. Those are things we should deal with as a country going forward. We need to promote entrepreneurship. We need to cherish success instead of demonizing it. So I decided to invest in other areas for many reasons. One I've given you, I didn't want to break my back. In a professional office, you've got to break your back every single day. So the income that I generated from there, and we did a lot of good work. Those who are in business in this country know that at some point, really, we were the premier business service providers. We competed with anybody, competitive tenders, we won. We delivered. The stories you hear about fidgeting with money, I don't fidget with people's money. Not at all. It's malice. I call it PhD. Right? Equalization by degradation. Cool him or her down. We've got to come out of that as a country. We need entrepreneurs like you. We need to support you. So went into other things. Most of you here, yes. Farming, ranching, yes. But other things, quite a bit. You asked me lessons that I learned in that process. I think I stayed in certain businesses for too long alone. The skill sets required in running a successful business are different. It's not correct that they can be held by one individual. You need to trust someone. You need to work as partners. And because I came from a partnership background, I should have taken more advantage of that upbringing to find someone I trust. Either because of the capital required. If you have good partners, you can share that risk. It's not just the quantums of capital, it's also sharing experiences. Sharing, if you like, best practices. If I was to start again, as Matthew said, what would you do different if you were to start again? I would try and graduate quickly into businesses that are more, if you like,